Angie.
Angie.
Hi. Is it true? Frankie and Brandy's big Hawaiian honeymoon, it's off?
Oh, canceled flight, lost luggage. They made it as far as San Francisco before they had to come home.
That's terrible.
Even worse, they're gonna have to wait until Frankie gets back from Iraq before they can go on their honeymoon.
Maybe not. Where are they at right now?
They're at the loft. Why?
Can you keep them busy?
I guess. What do you have in mind?
You'll see. Hey, come with me. Come on. You'll see. Watch.
Hey. Hey, you're here for little Adam's custody hearing, eh?
Yeah, well, better to give a front row view of Crystal's worthiness to be a mother, or not.
I'm really sorry, man. It can't be easy for you to have to go through this again.
I don't want to say anything bad about her. It's about little Adam, you know. I gotta make sure he stays in the right house, his father's.
I agree. But with Hayward all up in the mix, no telling how this is gonna play out.
I give a year of my life to make sure that he stays with JR. That poor kid, I can't imagine how he feels. He's got to be so turned around, he doesn't know which way is up.
Trust me, the kid is in good hands.
And when the smoke cleared, Moose was alone. Bird was gone. Hey, you, what's wrong?
I miss my mommy.
Yeah, me too.
Did she go to heaven too?
She did. She did. I remember your mommy. You know, she loved you as big as the sun, and she still does. But now she just smiles down on you from the clouds. And every time she smiles on you, I bet there's a rainbow somewhere. And when she blows you kisses, I bet there's a beautiful breeze.
Really?
Yeah, really. And I bet you if we keep reading, that bird will find Moose.
Will we find his dad too?
I'm sure, babe. I'm sure real soon. Yeah, come here. Hey, you two lighten up on the PDA. There is a child present.
And a mother.
We are on our honeymoon, thank you very much.
And get a room, thank you very much.
It's in Hawaii.
Could you cuddle with us?
I'd love to.
I think I have just been upstaged.
Okay, little A, after you finish coloring, look what I have. Hey, do you like these? Like blocks?
Come on, little A. I'll help you build anything you want.
Yeah, me too, little buddy.
Hey, this is good practice for the whole kid thing. It's the next step, right?
Well, you know, I'm going away.
And we haven't really talked about that.
And Natalia, they just got married a few days ago. We've let them breathe. I mean, you guys know that I'm crazy about kids, but I'm not quite ready to be called a grandma. Not yet.
Just in time. Hey, I'm sure you're aware that Salk has been replaced by Gordon. You don't have a problem with that, do you?
No problem. We just want a fair hearing.
Judge Gordon is ready for you.
Hey, Mom. Thanks for the no pressure, really.
You know, I want you guys to know when you decide you're ready to have kids, you know I'm gonna love them like crazy. Okay? All right. Hi, little A. Listen, I want you to stall the lovebirds, okay? Give them some alone time. There's a surprise being set up for them.
Okay, I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Don't burn down the house.
Right. Okay, little A and I are gonna go to his room.
I'd like to hear from both sides. Mr. Chandler, would you care to start?
I have had a problem with alcohol. But I'm sober now, and I'm winning. I did plan to leave with my son. I had no idea that it was illegal for a father to take his child on a trip. You see, little Adam's mother died during the tornadoes. And it has been difficult times. But I would never put my child at risk.
There was the 911 call regarding the alcohol, the child left alone.
That was a mistake. Look, I'm not a perfect father. But I did promise his mother that I would raise him with the love, the patience, and wisdom that she showed me when she was alive.
Wisdom and love? You're kidding, right? And where was little Adam when JR was bedding my late daughter's best friend, getting drunk with her? This man lacks the judgment and self-discipline to raise a plant, let alone an utterly dependent little boy.
Sit down, Dr. Hayward. I won't warn you again. Mr. Chandler, do you have anything to add?
No, except I love my son as much as I loved his mother. And I only want the opportunity to raise him the way that she would want him raised.
Thank you, Mr. Chandler.
Look at you. I understand that emotions run high in cases such as this, but let's try to maintain some decorum.
His grandson, I'm sure he does have feelings for little A, but the idea of ripping that boy away from the only father, the only home he's ever had, is payback, pure and simple. It's revenge.
I love him enough to want to protect him from an irresponsible father and a dangerous grandfather.
It's very clear from all I've heard and seen today that both parties are very passionate about this child. It's typical in this sort of case for custody to go to the father. While I have no doubt that Mr. Chandler loves his son deeply, he has committed a number of violations and, given his current issues, may not provide the most stable of homes. At the same time, Dr. and Mrs. Hayward are settling into a relatively new marriage and seem to have their own custody issues on another front. At present, young Adam is in an excellent home. I hereby recommend that the child remain in that home until such time as permanent custody can be determined.